We are back hitchhiking America, day 27. Sorry, I'm just plugging in my battery. Forgot to do that first. Alright. Been taking so much time off lately. Don't even know what I'm doing. Go. Hey, Panda Pillow Pet. There we go. We are plugged into the battery. We are live. Everything is beautiful. It's a nice day here in Colorado. High overcast, which is kind of nice. But yeah. So yeah, I took yesterday off, but we're back today. How's it going, Panda Pillow Pet? Still sucks that we didn't get to meet up in LA, or just outside LA. But that's okay. Plan for today. I was gonna meet up with this photographer that lives in this area, but he's the flu, so I'm probably not meeting up with him. But they have a municipal airport here, so like a small local airport, and it's pretty close by, and it's on the way if I was gonna hitchhike out of town just normally, like on the road. So I'm probably gonna walk there, see if I can catch a ride at the airport, see if I can finagle my way into a flight. If not, then just hitchhike out of town. We're heading north right now. Well, unless I catch a flight in a different direction. Because, you know, I'll take a flight, because it's fun. But if I don't catch a ride on a flight, I think I'm going north. Yeah. So stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for that. Hey, puppy. We'd be going north, then we'd go east, then we go south, then we go east, then we go north. Like, we're just gonna go in all different directions. I kind of preliminarily want like, kind of trying to set a goal, maybe possibly, of hitchhiking through every single state where it's legal to hitchhike, which means I'll be zigzagging through everywhere for the next while. We'll see. But I think that'd be cool to set as a goal. Only direction we ain't going, yeah, for right now, because we started west. Eventually I'll be going south, puppy. I'll be going south. Because I want to go to every single state. So that includes the southern states. Because yeah, I'll be going north to Wyoming, then east through like South Dakota and all that jazz. And then south from there. Texas is big, so I will be going through Texas at some point. But I'm not sure my exact route, because I never really know what I'm doing. To an extent. I kind of know what I'm doing, but I don't know what my plan is. Alright. Cool. So we gotta walk a little bit, but I guess we can just turn that into a city walking tour, briefly. Yeah. So, come along with me as we walk to the airport. Try to hitchhike a ride on a plane. If there's not much going on, or I get kicked out, or people aren't very friendly there, then we'll be hitchhiking traditionally with a thumb and maybe a sign. We'll see. But this is actually I really like Boulder. It's cool. Everyone's very friendly here. So I'm gonna get my bag on, and then we'll get going. Alright, we're good. Ever growing a beard? Yeah, I just haven't had the access to facilities to shave. I guess I should have at guy from Colorado's place, but I didn't. I'm not intending to grow a beard, it's just happening naturally. What about showering? You don't get a shower every day. My last shower was that guy from Colorado's place yesterday morning. So, yeah, we're just over 24 hours without a shower. That's not bad. Longest on this trip has been 4 days. Longest on all my travels has been 8 days, I think. So, all things considered, we've done pretty well in the showering department. You have fun in Denver? Yeah, I did. Yeah, I got to meet one viewer. I was gonna meet another one yesterday or today, but he ended up getting sick. So, no complaints. I don't want to hang out with someone who's sick anyway either, because then I might get sick. And I can't really hitchhike if I have the flu. That wouldn't be fun. You go 8 days all the time. Longest you've gone without a shower is 12 hours? I doubt it. I doubt that's the longest. There has to be a time when you haven't longer than 12 hours. Come on. With that said, when I have to go longer days without showering, I'll probably find a washerman, kind of just, you know, wash out the armpits and stuff, just so you don't, you know, get the hot spots. But that's part of traveling like this, is you're not always going to be clean. And if that sounds like just something you can't imagine, you can't do, then traveling like this might not be your thing. And that's okay. There's many different ways to travel. And none of them are wrong, unless you hurt other people or hurt the environment in some way. Then I think it's wrong. But there's a lot of different ways to travel. This is one of them. I take a shower when people ask me where I get my tan. Actually, speaking of which, it's a high overcast, but I should probably still put on sunscreen. I haven't put any on yet. We're kind of just in a shopping center. Like, it would make sense. I'll spin you guys around for a little bit. There's just not too much here where we're at. But I did say city tour, so we might as well actually look at where I'm walking rather than just my face. Go shower in a fountain. Good content? They might not like that. Am I enjoying Colorado? Yes, I am. Colorado's been... Oh, okay. I was going to say one of my favorite states, but I've only been to, what, 5 states? So, you know, it's definitely in the top 5. But no, I really like it. Yeah, we do have our Sublimote is now approved. It's kind of an awkward name because I didn't know how they worked, so I called it Hitch Snickers, but then it has a prefix behind it, and my channel prefix is Hitch L, so it's Hitch L, Hitch Snickers. So we're double hitching it with an L in there. Do you have vitamins and supplements? No. But, you know what, that'd probably actually be a good idea. Maybe I'll start taking multivitamins. They don't do anything? I don't know what to believe anymore. You ever bathe in streams and lakes? Yeah. Yeah, if it's like warm like this, 20 plus degrees Celsius, and there's a nice looking stream or lake, I will. like you're really, it'd be more like me going for a swim. You're really not supposed to use like just a bunch of soap and shampoo and conditioner and a natural body of water, because it doesn't really do that well. I mean, it's not good for the water. There is soaps designed for that, but I don't have any, so I'd go for a swim, but I might not be like fully scrubbing up in that lake or river. Texas is gonna be my favorite state. It might be. We'll have to find out. I'll definitely be in Texas at some point in the future. Hey, Vapors Gaming. How's it going? Vitamins give you vitamins if you need vitamins. And I probably need vitamins. I've heard that like sometimes vitamin in pill forms, your body doesn't absorb it correctly. I don't know. I'm not an expert. So. Lots of vitamin D. Yeah, we get plenty of that. Should I must have burnt my arms somewhat recently because my arms were peeling a little bit the other day. It kind of the sub emote doesn't show up on my Streamlabs mobile, so I just see the actual text of it. Hitch hell, hitch Snickers, hitch hell, hitch Snickers. Some are water soluble and some are fat soluble. Oh, so you have to take them with something with fat. So Snickers has fat in it. So as long as I take vitamins with Snickers and water, it's good. How often do you replace your shoes? I replace them whenever they break. So hopefully not very often. I've broken one pair of boots in my hitchhiking. They like split, started at the bottom, like on the sole, and then that cracked all along the bottom so water could come up through the bottom. And that completely split, and then started tearing the leather upper. And it was pretty much just held on by the very top piece of leather. So it wasn't ideal. But those first boots took me through like, I don't know, 17 countries or something, then they just broke on me. But then, one guy that picked me up, the guy that I ended up kind of half working at his hotel, restaurant, and bar in Croatia, he bought me a new pair of boots, like work boots, like steel toe boots. They're not ideal, but like, that got me through the rest of that trip that I was on. That was my longest trip, my 8-month trip. They approved that pretty quick. I know, I was really surprised. Compared to how long support took to approve my affiliate and get that started out, I'm like, okay, I'll have to wait a month for my emote. But it took like 3 days or something. So I was impressed. Thanks, Twitch. Get to Orlando area, hit you up. Alright. Added you to the list, Frag Sheriff. If you're not already here. I know I've seen you in chat quite a bit. I'm not sure if you have been added to the location list, which is somewhere here. Let's see. Alright. Greg. We have this without walking. You guys know me, I can't multitask. Cool. Yep, we got a sub emote, sub sticker thing. So that's really exciting. Thank you, Jenny, for making that. She also made the offline image for the channel. In between Tampa and Orlando. Alright. Yeah, I'm not sure what my route's gonna be, but if I'm in the area, or when I'm heading in that direction, I'll try and send you a message, see what's up. Also, I know I have to turn right at some point, but I haven't been paying attention to a map. So let's see where I am. Let's not get lost. How's our battery doing? Oh, maintaining. Perfect. It's a good day. It's a good day. A little bit more in this direction. So yeah, I've never actually, on my own, like hitched at an airport before, so I just want to try it out. Like I haven't contacted Todd this time, I just want to see if I can do it on my own. So we'll see if that works. It's a Sunday, you know, there should be people out and about, like private pilots on their weekend, you know, just flying around, hopefully. Albeit my initial plan right now is to head north. I'm not sure how many people would actually be flying up to Wyoming right now. That's okay. Did I meet up with any of the other Denver area viewers? No, it was just Colorado guy. I was supposed to meet up with someone in Boulder, but he was working yesterday, and now he has the flu, I think. So, that's okay. I kind of took a day and relaxed in Boulder. It's a really nice town. I was doing a few things for the channel and stuff. But yeah. Am I in Vegas? No, we're in Colorado. We're in Boulder, Colorado right now. But welcome to the channel, BZ. Yeah, it'd be cool to go through Vegas, but Vegas is in Nevada, and it's illegal to hitchhike in Nevada, so we won't be going there on this hitchhiking trip. Does it look like Vegas? Honestly, I've never been, so I couldn't tell you what it does look like. You going to Yellowstone? What state's in Yellowstone? Forgive my ignorance of U.S. geography. I'm Canadian, I don't know. Devil's Tower is in Wyoming as well. I don't know what that is either. Sorry guys. You guys are pretty much my tour guides. Like I just go in directions and then you're like, oh, you're heading this way, you should see this. It's right there. And I'm like, oh, thanks. I should go see that. Because I don't know where I am or where I'm going. Or even where I'm from. I just like hitchhiking. Mountains in the background is probably the main similarity with Vegas. Yeah. I've been surprised by the diversity here in Colorado. When I thought Colorado, before I got here, I thought trees and mountains and skiing. And there's plenty of that, and there's mountains there. But I didn't realize they had like, kind of almost deserts. Like, you know? Like out in western, around Grand Junction, it looks like Arizona. It's like deserty. They've got like these mesas, these desert mountain things with flat tops. It's really cool. And like, it's not a small state. It's also not a huge state like Texas, but it's got a lot of diversity in that size in that land mass. In northwest Wyoming. Not sure we'll be going northwest. Right now I'm going north and then east out of Wyoming into South Dakota, I think. But maybe. Really depends on the rides. Maybe I'll just like go to this airport and someone's like, oh, I'm going to northwest of Wyoming. You want to tag along? Of course I do. Of course I do. Yellowstone is in Wyoming mostly, parts of Montana and Idaho. Oh, okay. Well, depending on the rides, we'll see if we get there. I do have to plan my trip a little bit around where there's network connectivity, because some places there just isn't any. For anyone who's been watching the channel for a while, knows that we lose connection all the time, and the stream goes dark all the time. How far from airport am I? Probably 30 minutes? Sorry, I know like this is a hitchhiking stream and then I spend half my time just walking places. But I did want to give people like, you know, the whole experience of hitchhiking, which involves a lot of walking. So I hope you don't mind the walking and talking. It's just a significant portion of what hitchhiking is, getting to the location where you can hitchhike from. Need a skateboard? Have any of you, like, I never really skated or skateboarded before, but would having 60 pounds on your back, like, throw off your center of balance and make it difficult? I feel like it would. Like when you're trying to push yourself along and this big backpack's on, I feel like that would make things difficult. Wait, did you get another plane ride? Not yet, but we're walking to the airport in Boulder to see if we can. I'm doing this on my own. I'm just showing up there, seeing if I can find a place where some pilots are hanging out, chat them up, see if I can get a ride. I'm putting that 25% chance of success. But if it works, I'll be really happy. Because that would actually be the first time where I'd like directly show up at a place where there's planes and hitch a ride on a plane just from talking, communicating with people. Like I got rides from Todd, but he picked me up in his truck first. So like it went from someone picking me up in their truck to like, you know, inviting me to go fly in their plane and stuff like that. I want to see if I can show up at an airport and convince or, you know, blag my way onto a flight. It's a boosted board. What's the like range on those? They look pretty cool, but again, still trying to balance, and I've got this behemoth. I've got to turn right at some point. Personal challenge now to smooth talk a pilot. I know, and pilots are so smooth. Like, have you listened to air traffic control? Like they've got their pilot voice going. It sounds so right. So smooth. Boosted CJ uses 12 kilometers. That's pretty decent. It's pretty decent. Yeah, this must be where I turn right up here. Yeah, we're turning right up here. There. And then straight for a while. Alright. More distance if you use economy mode. Like, that's just slower, I guess. Again, I would probably end up having to use my travel insurance if I used that thing. Never been much of a skateboarder, and and I'd be doing it with this bag on through cities, and I have a feeling it wouldn't go very well. But it sounds really fun, and it sounds really convenient. Because I think it was just like 4 kilometers to the airport from where I started. But on that board, that'd be like nothing. I'm guessing it must weigh like, with a big battery on it, like 15 pounds or something like that. Like everything all said and done. Or more? I don't know. I wonder how big their batteries are. Because batteries aren't light. I know. I know from personal experience. Very personal experience. Too bad it's the old days you could just ride a horse. I want to hitch a ride on a horse, or a horse and buggy. I think that'd be cool. It's another hitchhiking goal. But yeah, I like hitchhiking in areas where, like, the towns you're going through used to be like, the towns were made when people still traveled on horseback, so they're like max 30 miles apart, because that's like a day of travel. Because then you're just catching short rides in and out of vehicles. Your rides are like 30 minutes long, and you're out catching a new ride, going another 30 miles. Used to be the next 20 mile per hour top speed, 14 miles range. Well, would I exceed the weight? Probably not, because I weigh so little, because I'm so skinny. So like, yeah, if I was like a 200-pound individual, maybe the extra 60 pounds would make, you know, things difficult. But me weighing in like the 130-something pound range and adding 60 pounds, that's still like under 200 pounds, which is still like in the average range for like a solidly, like if you're 6 foot and 200 pounds, that's not really overweight, is it? I think I would handle it fine. I just would find it awkward because my center of balance is pulled back with the bag, so it might make things difficult. What was like the average US adult male weigh? Probably like 170, 180, 190, 200. Like with my bag on, I'm up there in the 200-pound range. Strong legs, you should be okay. We'd have to test my balance though. Maybe I'll go to New York and yeah, 175, which is what I'd be at. Like my weight right now, including my bag and all my equipment, is probably in that range. Yeah, maybe we'll go to New York, meet up with Casey Neistat, use some of his boosted boards, test them out with the bag on, and then convince him to give me one. With 50% obesity rates, probably over 200 now. It's possible. Did I meet the guy that was in Boulder? No, he was working yesterday, and apparently he has the flu now. So we didn't get to meet up. Although he said if he was feeling better, he lives kind of close to the airport I'm walking to. And he said he might stop by and just say hi, which would be fine. Or it would be fun. Again, I do like meeting people. It's like 250 is his limit? Yeah, we're well below that, so we're good. Yeah, so if I meet him, he better keep his distance. I don't want to get the flu. that would jeopardize this trip for a few days. Like, it's uncomfortable enough when you have like a place to stay and, you know, people to support you. Have the flu or something like that. If I get the flu right now, that would not be fun. I'd have a very bad few days. Hope it brings you hitch Snickers? Yeah? Hopefully. I'll always take more Snickers of any variety. The regular, the extreme, the hazelnut. There's a few other ones as well. I did add like an equipment list, the type of equipment I have for my outdoor gear. And it has all like my jackets, my backpack, and everything like that, my tent, sleeping bag. But also in my outdoor gear is a box of 24 extreme Snickers. It's absolutely necessary for your outdoor survival to bring a case of Snickers. It's the sickest you've gotten on the road? Honestly, I've been really lucky. I think I had like a little bit of a stomach bug once in Germany, and I just had a good camp spot and I just stayed in my tent all day. I had enough food to hold me over, so I just like slept all day, and then the next day I felt fine, so I continued on. But I've never really had anything that was too bad. Do I like protein bars? Yeah, I do. I've had a few people give me protein bars along on this trip. I haven't bought any myself. Quick bars are good? Yeah, they're pretty good. So what's the difference between a regular and extreme Snickers? The extreme is a bit bigger and it has more nuts in it, more peanuts. So it's got more of the stuff that keeps you going. Yeah, so it's got more protein. Like, I initially chose Snickers as my travel candy kind of snack, guilty pleasure, because yes, it's still a candy bar, but it actually has a little bit more than just sugar. It's got some protein, it's got some fats, and those are your longer burning kind of energy. Where sugar, like, it gives you a bit of energy, but that's really quick burning. It goes away quickly. Is my equipment thing not showing up below? Oh, that's a shame. Yeah, it's like an Amazon like extension thing, which means that not all my gear is available on Amazon. So I had to a couple things that were substitute, because some of my gear is from Mountain Equipment Co-op, which is a Canadian outfitter, and that's not on Amazon. So I gave a couple placements, like my rain pants are mech, but I used the Marmot Precip pant as a alternative, because I've used the Precip jacket from Marmot and they're solid. They're solid, like not too expensive, but do the job well. What else did I substitute? My sleeping bag is a mech, Mountain Equipment Co-op, so I substituted for another sleeping bag I have, the Thermarest Parsec, which is a -6°C bag. I didn't bring that on this trip because it's coming into summertime and I don't need a -6 bag. My 0° mech bag is good enough. Like the extreme Snickers are in the gear list. I know. Specifically added that. I'm like, it's necessary outdoor gear. It's necessary. You always wanted a Marmot jacket. Yeah, Marmot makes some solid stuff. My tent is Marmot. My old rain jacket was Marmot, and it held up well. And my tent has really held up well. Well, it's showing its age now, but I've slept in it hundreds of nights now, so I can't really blame it. Good afternoon, MVK. Alright, still morning for me. Just barely. Are we still maintaining battery? Oh, beauty, we are. Wow, what a good day. Our battery is actually staying at its charged level. It's not depleting while still attached to the battery. It's staying, which is amazing. The connection seems to be okay. I shouldn't have said that because that probably just jinxed it. And we don't seem to be overheating yet. Everything's going really well. Bubba, we are in Boulder, Colorado. I'm currently walking to an airport, like a small municipal airport, to see if I can blag my way onto a flight. Hitch another plane ride. Because I just had way too much fun in California with Todd getting me all those flights on planes, and I'm a little spoiled now. So now I'm trying to go off on my own and see if I can catch a flight. Random question of the day, since you walk so much, has a bird ever attacked your head from nest-making pieces? No, a bird has never attacked me. I've had several birds poop on me. And that's why birds are probably my least favorite animals. At least some birds. Seagulls, specifically. Not a fan of them. So no attacking, but I guess that's a form of attack. It's like biological warfare. So, I don't like birds. I like big birds like eagles and stuff. They're cool. But seagulls aren't. Come on. What's going on here? Okay. Getting a bit closer now. Had a bird kept pecking at your head for your hair the other day? Like, did you give it the business? Did you show it who's boss? 'Cause you should have. Teach that bird a lesson. My hair's for me, not for you and your nest. I don't want to share. Yeah, that would be very annoying. How do I feel about ostriches? Me and ostriches we're cool. We're good. And emus too. Emus are solid. They won a whole war. There was a war on emus and they won. Give it the business. What is that from? I think that's some kind of viral video or something. I was talking about someone beating someone up and referred to it as giving them the business. Or was it like an NFL thing, like a sport thing? Or a hockey fight, or something? They're playing frisbee golf. Over there. Never played that. I'm kind of not looking forward to going down south much further, because yeah, we're in May now. In Colorado, it's like it's a pretty comfortable temperature, but I know once I go south, it's gonna get hot. And once I get to the coast, or close to the coast, it's gonna get humid. Ugh. We'll persevere. Hey, Buzzbeater. Do I eat proper meals most of the time? Some of you have just Snickers. On most trips, I don't eat proper meals very often. I've done more proper meals on this trip than I usually have. Well, that's what you call proper. I've eaten a lot of fast food, and you guys have watched me eat a lot of fast food. Sponsor me, Wendy's. I don't eat well when I travel. On previous trips, I mostly ate at grocery stores, and I ate really cheap stuff like breads, yogurt, muesli. Yeah. South is nice though. Yeah, I know it's gonna be nice. I'm just gonna complain about the weather. How hot it is. I'm Canadian. Can't handle the heat. Think you'll be going to New Orleans though? Be fun to watch. I very well might. I think I'll end up going south through Texas to like Houston, and then like along the south coast through all your what is that, like Alabama and stuff. They go along the south coast till I get to Florida, and yeah, in Louisiana, where New Orleans is. So probably. Boulder's great. I agree. This area of Colorado, it's been one of my favorite kind of atmospheres as far as the city goes that I've been around so far on this trip. It's just really nice. People seem really nice. Towns seem really nice. It's just a good time. Is it that way? I'll have to check it out. Texas Chainsaw Massacre wasn't based on real events. I feel whenever they say that, like on a horror movie, they're like, based on real events or inspired by true stories. It's always like the loosest based on ever. Like it just, like someone was murdered one time and that's what we drew inspiration from. Imagine you carb load. I don't even think about it. I just try to get enough calories to sustain me. New Orleans has bad connection though? Like, not even good enough for a standard definition stream? Yeah, it's about as chill as you can get, I agree. It's very chill. Where am I at? Yeah, we're going north. Right. Like, well, there was a guy that lived near this town, so aliens? Pretty much. Pretty much. So was Todd involved in trying to hitch a plane here? No, he was trying to hook me up with a plane in Grand Junction, Colorado. But that didn't pan out, and I'm just doing this under my own volition. I hear planes, so that's a good sign. It's just me on my own, seeing if I can negotiate my way onto a plane. So we'll see how that goes. Be back in a couple hours, Wisco Mike. Alright, see you in a couple hours. Hopefully the stream's still up. Everything's going perfect right now. Bone thinks did a road trip out there and New Orleans was bad? Oh. Is he on Verizon? I'm guessing he's on Verizon. I should ask him what his setup is. Because IRL, like, being outside and doing like a bunch of weird stuff IRL is more of a newer thing, so curious how other people do it. I don't think he runs like one of those gun run backpacks or anything where they've got that like live view that ties multiple signals together. I think he just runs a single network thing. Verizon, he's going to update his dashboard with his IRL gear. Oh, okay. Thanks for the info. I guess I should post mine too. Like, mine hasn't been perfect, but I guess if anyone is considering doing IRL stuff, I should kind of show them how I do things. Because, yeah, I like to see what different people think of different types of content they can create as far as getting out and doing things. So this has been really fun for me so far. Live streaming my hitchhiking stuff. Again, I would be hitchhiking anyway, even if I wasn't live streaming it. But it's cool that I get to, you know, show people live as it happens what my experience is like. Michael Lutz, you watch Twitch for the IRL section now? Yeah, there's a lot of new channels starting out doing different things. I think it's really cool. And if you guys like know of any channels that are doing really interesting things, like send me a whisper, send me a message in Discord or something like that. So I'd be interested in checking some out and potentially hosting, rating some people as I go. So Bunklinks drove from LA to New York City and then back through the other side. Oh, that's cool. We're kind of doing a road trip. Most of the distance is in a car, driving on the road. It's just unplanned. Spontaneous. Some of the IRL streamers have one of those streamer jacket things. What does that mean? Like the backpack thing? Always like gaming streams till TwitchCon last year. I watch IRL now. I still like watching. Well, I haven't like at all since I started doing this. I don't know. During the day, I'm either streaming or I'm tired and then I go to sleep. I haven't been watching too much Twitch since I have started, which I should. And part of being on Twitch is kind of being part of the community and talking to different people. Networking, I guess you could call it. Which I haven't really done. I've just been hitchhiking and sleeping and eating, as you guys have seen. Got a good dog park, BMX park here. That looks like fun. I'd just hurt myself if I did that. That would also be something that would make me have to use my travel insurance, which I don't plan on using. Yeah, there's not much breeze today. I like it when there's a light breeze for when you're walking and starting to sweat. The breeze just kind of whisks that all away. What quality do I stream at? It varies based on the connection quality I'm getting at that current location. Had trouble finding stable quality and bitrate when I was out in LA. Looks even harder out there. Yeah, it really varies. Usually, if I'm in a town or something like that, I'll run it at 480p 1500 bitrate. It seems like it can support that. But as soon as I get picked up, I usually crank it down to 360p 700 bitrate, or even lower to like 240, 400 bitrate. Cause yeah, I go out into weird places and there's not the strongest signal. But even with that, my stream isn't stable. I lose the stream all the time. Like, I just consistently lose connection, and I'll be dark for 5 minutes, 30 minutes, depends, and then I'll come back, and most people have left. Right now, I think it's just the fact of streaming like this. Even if I had an IRL backpack, when you're going through a mountain pass, no matter how many like network providers you're tying together through like a live view system, if there's no signal, there's no signal, and there's really not much you can do about that. Which makes IRL streams difficult because, like, when you start streaming, you usually start off with like a few people kind of joining from your followers list and stuff. Time, your stream becomes more discoverable, so then things pick up as you go. Oh, and there goes my connection. Are we back? My antenna came unplugged. That's another thing I use, which I'll have to show you guys. I have an external antenna that attaches to my jetpack. Yeah, I'm almost at the airport now. But yeah, so on my jetpack, there's like these two little ports, and that connects to like a MIMO antenna, multiple in, multiple out antenna. The downside of that is the connections are so weak, like it barely stays in there, and if anything just touches it, it just disconnects and falls out, and then I have to push it back in. But it has helped my connection like quite a bit, I think. When I was testing it before I was using it for streaming, it seemed to double my upload speed, which is what you use to live stream at, so if you're kind of live streaming, I'd recommend, if you're using a jetpack, if your jetpack's compatible with an antenna, it seemed to have helped me, so maybe it'll help you. And they're only like 30 bucks. What's in front? I'll catch up with chat one sec. Austin, Chicago have super, you can do 1080p there. See, like I was in San Francisco and I was getting like 6 speeds. I was getting like 100 down and 50 up, and I'm like, wow. And I was streaming in 720p, but sometimes it would just, for a certain amount of time, just disappear. The connection would just leave. It's still really hard to hold a stable stream. But yeah, airport's down this way, apparently. Boulder Municipal Airport. Let's check it out. The lens I use, how much did it set me back? It's only like 20 bucks for a pack of 3. The other 2 I don't use. It came in a pack of 3, a wide angle lens, a fisheye lens, and a macro lens. I don't use the fisheye or macro. Like, it's pretty much, I get them, I have to like throw them out because I don't want to carry them. I'm never just gonna use them. It's only like 20 bucks. The lenses are cheap. They just clip on. I had one before, I left it at a bar, so I ordered another one. What's the brand? It's MPOW. I don't know the exact model, but it's MPOW. Where am I hitchhiking to? I'm hitchhiking all around the US. We've been through Washington, Oregon, California, Arizona, New Mexico, and Colorado so far. And just recently I've kind of come up with the idea that maybe I should set a goal for myself to try and hitchhike through every US state where they haven't banned hitchhiking, which is all but 5 of them. I think it's 5. And not Alaska and not Hawaii for right now, but maybe later. But yeah, my current IRL setup is pretty cheap. Selfie stick's like 20 bucks. The bendable tripod thing that I set everything on is like 30 bucks. My batteries are like 40 bucks each. The lens is 20 bucks. My directional microphone's like 50 US, 60 US. So it's the most expensive part. And my phone is a 3-year-old LG G4. So you don't need super high-end gear to have a functional stream. Alright. I need to figure out where I'm going. I'm guessing over here where all the cars are parked. Like, it's a very small airport. You can see if there's like a lounge, a little place where people hang out in. Yeah, plane hitching. I've done it, well, I've hitchhiked 4 flights on 2 different planes through one guy picking me up in his truck and him just happening to own a bunch of planes and knowing a bunch of people who are pilots. This is my first time actually trying to negotiate my way onto a plane under my own volition, just like me showing up at an airport and trying to catch a ride. So we'll see how this goes. Route 66. Where does that one go through? I'll probably be on Route 66 for some of the trip. Might get a new mic for your phone. The one you have seems to help with, sorry, it blocks some of the wind. Yeah, it definitely helps with the wind. The downside is this Rode VideoMic Me is unshielded, which means like when there's like cellular network being received close to it, you'll start to get some feedback noise. You'll get the that kind of sound, and it's really obnoxious. So if it didn't have that, I'd say this mic was near perfect for the uses I'm using it for. But it's unshielded, and I stream through using a mobile network. So if I put this close to my jetpack or my antenna, things get strange. Alright, hitch a plane to Hawaii. These are all small prop planes. Like maybe the occasional small jet, but these will have like 500-mile ranges. Yeah, it's a municipal airport. This is the only place where I would be able to catch a ride on a plane. Yeah, a few people have brought up getting solar panels. I'll have to do some research. It might make sense. Thanks, Ian. Hitching is legal in Nevada, Idaho, Utah, New Jersey, and Delaware, yeah. So I'm just going to catch up on chat, then I'm going to see if I can find some people to talk to. If you don't stay in the grass in Arkansas, you'll be arrested? Okay. It's good to know. It's good to know. I see pilots. I see planes. I honestly don't know what the rules are, because like there's no real security here. You just kind of walk out onto the tarmac. There's no like no trespassing things. I just don't want to get in trouble. I don't have any solar panels right now. I've looked at it, and I might get something like that in the future. I wouldn't use it to charge my phone directly, most likely. I don't think it would charge at a rate that could keep my phone charged at the level it needs to be. I'd use it to charge my batteries while other batteries are charging my phone. Alright, when I do this, I'm not going to stick a camera in their face. I'm going to be holding the thing down, so I'm not sticking a camera in their face. But yeah. Alright, let's roll. Is this guy flying? Up here? Can I ask you a question? Are you flying right now? Now I'm from Canada, and I've been hitchhiking around the US for a while, and I'm a big fan of aviation. So I've been kind of hitchhiking around, and it'd be really cool. I don't know where you're going, but if you got room for a +1. You do not? Okay, all good then. Do you know anyone that's going anywhere that might be...
Not that I know of.
Not that you know of? Okay.
Yeah.
Whereabouts are you flying, just out of curiosity? I know you don't have room.
In the local area.
Oh, the local area? Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, thanks for the info. Have a good one, man. Have a good flight. They don't have room. I mean, security's coming? I don't think they really have security at these airports. And we lost connection. Come on. Oh, we're still here? Alright, let's check out in here. Sadness. Is that guy tying down his plane? I think this guy over here is tying down his plane, so if he's tying down, that means he's staying here for a while. If he's untying his plane, then maybe. Before I walk over there, I'm just seeing if he's tying or untying. Tying or untying? I think he's tying. Sorry, I'm missing some of the chat. Only lost sound? Okay, that's okay. Yeah, he just tied up. Okay, I'm gonna go in here. I think it's like a lounge kind of thing. Are you flying?
I sure
Are you a
am.
pilot?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just a question. I'm from Canada and I've been hitchhiking around the US for a month. Oh yeah, we're getting some water. And I'm trying, because I really like aviation, trying to see if I can catch a ride on a flight if anyone's going anywhere. as part of my little hitchhiking tour. I was wondering if you were flying anywhere and if you have room for a +1, a Canadian.
I would have definitely if
Yeah.
I wasn't going to South Dakota.
South Dakota.
Yeah. I'm going to see Mount Rushmore.
You're gonna see Mount Rushmore.
Yeah.
Okay.
Man, let me talk to Jacob real quick.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm just worried about the weight.
The weight, for sure.
Yeah.
Cause yeah, with the bag and stuff, I'm probably 190,
Okay.
all said and done.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Yeah. All right. I'll hang out here. Thanks though.
Yeah.
Maybe. They're going to South Dakota to see Mount Rushmore. That'd be fun.
Real quick, Parker, I looked to see if he had a second tour, and I can't find a second tour, and I looked to see if he was going to.
Maybe. They're going to South Dakota. That'd be cool. Yeah, from what I've seen and what like Todd's told me, the last guy that got me a ride on a flight, pilots are usually pretty friendly, and if you show interest in flying, like they're usually just passionate about flying, then they're usually pretty nice. Why does this hitch plan idea sound crazy but realistic at the same time?
Cool.
This would be really cool. We might be able to fly past Mount Rushmore.
Yeah. I was just wondering about aircraft rental. What kind of things y'all have? Hey, man.
Hey,
Sorry, we're gonna be overweight. if we
overweight?
stay here.
Yeah, no, it's all good.
I definitely would have if we were staying local because we could have taken less fuel.
Yeah,
Since we gotta get up there, we gotta take like 300 pounds worth of fuel.
and fuel plus bodies and
Plus
everything.
bodies,
Yeah,
yeah. Sorry, man.
it's all good.
So you're from Canada?
Yeah, I'm from Canada, and I've been documenting the process of hitchhiking around. So I went through Washington, Oregon, California, Arizona,
Dang.
New Mexico, and now here. And
so we could have just dropped you off in South Dakota.
yeah,
huh?
like you don't have to take me back anywhere. Like just wherever I land, I just
That's wild.
continue on.
Dang, I really wish I could have taken it. He would have been fine if we left him in South Dakota.
Leaving in, dude, there's like nothing in South Dakota.
I know,
You
you
can't get out.
I'm trying to hitchhike through every single state, so I have to go through South Dakota at some point.
You should have come with us. We
Yeah.
came back from the border of Kansas and Nebraska.
Oh, really?
I mean, you would have been
Nice place
stuck
to
there.
get out,
You would have been stuck there because there was nothing going on.
Given enough time, you'll always find a ride.
Yeah. Sorry about it.
It's all good.
Alright, man. Good luck
But
with
yeah, have a
your
nice
adventure.
flight. Yeah, thank you.
And then, cord is empty. You put that in my Is it a wet ground?
And the other guy just came from Kansas and Nebraska. Do you know anyone else that's like flying in and out of this area?
I mean, no.
No.
Don't walk in.
Check out the website.
Walk in, walk out. You just have to catch someone at the right time. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks, man.
Yeah, good luck.
That was close. They would be overweight. Alright. I'm just gonna sit down for a minute, have a drink of water, and then decide what I want to do. So close. So close. Brought them with Snickers. What's next if I don't get a ride here? Then I'll be traditional hitchhiking north out of town. That would have been really cool. They're flying, the South Dakota, Mount Rushmore and stuff, and they could have just dropped me off there, and that would have been really cool. So close.
they have a good program where if you get how many hours of tail they'll give you kind of tell you.
Evening Arc of Truth.
Like volunteer piloting, it's good way to build hours. You get stuff in tail?
Just tell them you'll show up, you'll walk there. Next one maybe? Yeah. The problem is like nothing's scheduled here, it's just like people show up and they fly. Yeah, like they were super friendly. So, it's possible. Like I just have to be in the right place at the right time. Which means I probably should have came here earlier. I need to check. Still got hopes? Yeah. It's possible. It's possible. Sorry guys. Just checking something on my phone here. Yeah, I'm in Boulder, Colorado, X-Rin. Yeah, I'm just taking a water break and then I'll be seeing if I can talk my way onto a plane. I want to make Todd proud, you know? So just taking a small break here, a little breather. I was walking quite a bit with the bag on, so my back's a little sweaty. I'm letting myself air out a little bit.
It's not too far. We're just right off I-25, right by where 25. So it's kind of the same both ways. I mean, when you go to Corpus, that place is actually way just,
But yeah, like this, I think I'll maybe give myself, it really depends how welcoming they are. If I hang out here a while, then the staff here might get mad at me. They seem okay right now. But yeah, they might get mad in time. So, I should put sunscreen on though. I think I'd give it a max 2 hours, and then I'd just start normal hitchhiking. I don't check whispers while I'm live streaming.
That sounds like I work at the FBI.
But that was so close. He totally would have taken me. He was really nice. Just overweight. If only I weighed less. But we have already hitched a ride on a plane. But this would be the first time hitching a ride through this means on a plane. As me just showing up at an airport and trying to catch a ride. Last time I got picked up by a guy in a truck, and he owned planes, and he took me for a flight and then hooked me up with his friend who took me from Bakersfield, California to LA. You recently got a gnarly forehead sunburn? Yeah, exactly. That's why we gotta wear sunscreen. Take care of your skin. I'm so heavy? Yeah. You're right. I could really lose some weight.
Well, it was with my instructor. I was still a private pilot student at the time. I just got my instrument done. Or just under a month ago. James, yeah.
Sarah, nice to meet you.
I had a friend, I think, who came through. You've been here a good number of years. You remember Jacob Dewberry? He's kind of darker skin. He was a student at CU. But he's an actor. Oh, did you? Yeah, he got it. I really appreciate it.
You're just going to have to configure some mechanism of manhood to survival mode. Is it not at that point yet? I have no idea what you're trying to say.
Well, I think his dad's a pilot.
Try rewording it, because I don't know what you're trying to say. I think that's good for my face.
Well, thanks for all the info. Okay. How much flight time do y'all require? Like, if I just wanted to run a plane in 12 hours? Okay. Because I was gonna say I'd be interested in learning how to fly, a diamond, but never.
I did meet a viewer from Denver, a guy from Colorado from chat. I met him in Denver, and then I was possibly going to meet a viewer from here in Boulder, but he's sick today, so I didn't meet him. So we met one person, so that was fun.
Liberal Kansas, down to Texas. That might be so. I don't think I could break it. Oh, no.
Hide in somebody's plane stowaway style. You couldn't hide in these planes. I don't know if you guys saw what type of planes are here, but it's mostly single prop planes, like unpressurized, just personal planes. Me and my 190 pounds all together would definitely, there's nowhere to hide, and also they'd notice the weight. Like, these guys couldn't take me, the ones that almost took me to South Dakota, because of weight. My 190 pounds. And that's not me, that's me and my bag. I definitely don't weigh 190. If you couldn't tell. Alright.
We saw yesterday what Kentucky Derby showed. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I'm going to go talk to the people at the desk. That's a good idea. Darklands. They're just currently talking with other people right now. But we were so close. Yeah, I started in Canada, and I've been through Washington, Oregon, California, Arizona, New Mexico, and now Colorado. We've been picked up 54 times. And yes, Sears Family TV linked to the map, and that's kind of my route so far. Awesome, thank you. So yeah, waiting for the person currently talking at the front desk to be done, and then I'll talk to them, see, kinda feel things out a little bit, and then as long as they're not mad at me being here, then I'll just start talking to pilots as well. But I'm going to refill this water bottle soon. And yes, Bubba picked me up in Oregon. Oh, you went through the VODs in your number 11? Yeah. Bubba was ride number 11 out of 54, or whatever it is. A plane ride should count for more than one ride. Well, we've already had technically 4 flights on planes that we've hitched. I think it's more like 3, but it was technically 4 flights, like up, down. Like each one of those up downs is 1 flight. But they only count as 1.
Have you guys had a good amount of students? I mean, maybe more active on the student.
The next state, if I'm thumbing, is probably going to be Wyoming. If I catch a ride in a plane, it's going to be where they're going. I'm a little more flexible on that front.
So that's, I think you've seen a picture of one, but so he's towing it right now. You see the glider?
Alright. Let's pick you guys up. We'll refill the water, talk to the front desk, and see how we're doing. Alright. Hope they don't go to Utah or Nevada. Oh yeah, that's true. If they're going to Utah or Nevada, ooh, that's a tough call. Would I take the flight and then like bus out? I don't know what I'd do. Stay there. Water. Yeah, Ian Chan, I've been hitchhiking the past 4 years in close Bubba, 25 countries. 27 eventually, I'm sure. We'll get there. I think it totally depends where you are in South Africa. Some places are fun, some places not so much. We'll be at 27 soon. Hopefully.
Is that a windproof mic or
Yeah, dead cat, so it blocks the wind on it.
is that they call it a dead cat?
Yeah, because it resembles
yeah.
maybe a dead cat.
Yeah, I guess. Or a dead mouse or something. That's
Are you flying out of here?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
have a lesson in.
Oh, you've got a
about
lesson.
15 minutes.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
No, just because
Why do you ask?
I'm on a journey. I hitchhiked here from Canada. I've been hitchhiking around the U.S.
Are
I'm
you
seeing if I
Canuck?
can. Yeah, I'm Canuck.
Where are you from?
Vancouver Island.
Oh God, I love Victoria. It's a neat town.
It's a beautiful
Touristy
place.
town.
That's how I came into the U.S. I took the ferry from Victoria to Port Angeles.
Yeah. That's how I last time went up.
Yeah.
It was funny coming back. We hit. We got the best. They were breaching next to us, the whales.
Oh,
you
yeah?
know, out in San Juan de Fuca or whatever it is,
Mhm.
and they were going under the boat and
Oh, yeah.
stuff, and it was just the ferry, and the whale watchers were
We're-
1,000
we're
yards
in-
away, and they were pissed off because we were getting the show. It was wonderful.
On the ferry.
Yeah, it was-
Was that
was
to
small.
Port Angeles, or was that the one to Vancouver?
No, it was
Or-
from Victoria back to Port Angeles,
Yeah, okay,
Washington,
yeah.
and it was just beautiful weather. It was,
Albeit a lot of the time we don't have beautiful weather. Vancouver Island, we
no,
get a lot of
I
rain.
know, I know.
Get a lot of rain.
It's Pacific Northwest.
Yeah, yeah. They call it a temperate rainforest. So
Yeah,
they
in
gotta-
fact, in the Olympic rainforest in Washington, they get something like 180 inches, 200 inches.
Yeah.
And when we went there, same trip, it was just sunny and beautiful.
Yeah, you
And
kind
it
of just have to
rained
luck
all
out.
the way across the red desert of northern Wyoming. It was
Really?
just reversed weather. It was pretty cool.
Because my start was classic. I went through Washington, Oregon, and it rained the whole time.
Yeah.
It's spring in the Pacific Northwest.
Yeah,
Like, it's
yeah.
gonna rain.
Yeah.
And as soon as I hit California, it was sun.
Yeah.
And it's been
Oh,
almost
there you go.
straight sun since then, except for one
So,
day.
so you're
in during it.
hitchhiking the whole thing?
Yeah, been picked up 54 times, and I've been documenting it through this
Yeah.
thing I've got here.
Where they're from and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I've got pictures of
Oh,
many
cool.
people.
Excellent.
But yeah, I really like flying, so I'm seeing if I can, if someone's going anywhere, then seeing
I'll see what I can do. I have
Yeah?
a lesson, but I should be done with it at
You're charging, right?
pardon me?
1.2 hours for your time?
Yeah, no ground. Just no ground. Yeah.
I'm just gonna wait with
A freebie? Yeah, no, I can't do that. Sorry.
I get a call later.
Yeah, sorry, I can't do that. We get a lot of Canadian planes in here.
Oh, yeah?
People traveling, touring around.
Yeah,
I don't see any today.
because yeah, like it's if anyone's going pretty much anywhere where they land, I can just keep going. Do
Oh,
my
I
own thing
see.
because
Yeah.
I'm just hitchhiking, so I don't need to end up anywhere except for Utah and Nevada because it's illegal to hitchhiking, but which can
Yeah,
be tight.
No, it's technically illegal in a lot of places, but they just don't enforce it. in a
It's
lot of
illegal
places.
in 5 states.
Yeah?
Utah, Nevada, Idaho, Delaware, and New Jersey. And then
So how do you get through? How did you
those
just,
states, I went around.
you went around them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Used to be illegal here. I don't know. They
And
probably changed it.
like, there's a law that says you can't solicit a ride from the roadway, but the roadway in most states is defined as the actual lane of traffic. So the shoulder or the grass next to it is
Yeah.
not the roadway. So
Yeah.
that's the definition.
Love to have a ride sign. Yeah, that's cool.
But you know some people that fly around here? Or?
Well, you can ask people as they come through,
Yeah, that's
especially if
what
they're
I would
just
be doing.
getting gas.
Yeah.
Smaller airplanes, as the weather gets warmer, are weight limited. And I don't know how much
Actually-
your pack weighs there, but
All me and Pack are probably 190 pounds also. I don't weigh very much. The pack weighs decent.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's my
'Cause
Citabria out there, 314.
Oh yeah.
But I have a lesson coming up at 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
You got your book?
Oh, yeah.
Sign that.
You know, it might be able to start now.
Oh, okay.
I'll bring it back.
Alrighty. But, I don't know. You can always ask them.
Yeah, I've asked a few. Like one guy said he would take me, but they were weight limited, like you just said.
Yeah,
They were going to South Dakota, Mount Rushmore.
You're heading north?
If I wasn't in a like hitching around a plane, I was going to go next to Wyoming and then
Yeah.
east, South Dakota and stuff.
Rushmore's sort of cool.
Yeah.
The Badlands of North Dakota, I think, and the Missouri breaks are kind of moonscape and strange considering how close to, I guess, Manitoba and Alberta
Yeah.
they are. So, and very much unlike them. It's just boom, it sort of changes down there.
Like the kind of goal of the trip is I'd like to go to every state that it isn't illegal to hitchhike.
Oh, well, you're going to be traveling
For a while,
then.
yeah. So I'll be zigzagging through all the different states. So I'm not too picky. Like if there's someone going to another state that isn't Utah or Nevada, then
And might feel.
oh, that's what I meant
it'll
to
hold.
tell other people.
Yeah.
That's why I'm just kind of asking.
Yeah. Well, see if I'm around. If you're not gone by 3.
Yeah.
You know, I take you up to Fort Collins or something.
Yeah.
See what it's like.
Yeah, for sure.
Ah,
That'd be
thank
fun.
Who's gonna?
Good yourself?
Good.
You
He's my student.
oh, you're the student.
I
Oh,
am
you're
the
the
student.
trainer. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Cool. Cool.
Alright.
Hey, well, thanks, and I'll maybe see you later.
Okay, what's your name?
Trevor.
Trevor, I'm Peter.
Peter.
Good to
nice
meet you.
All right.
Where's PA?
how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Pretty good. So I don't know if you've heard what I'm trying to do. Just
Yeah,
trying to
I did
catch.
the trial. That's awesome.
Do you have any recommendations as I'm kind of here, or does it bother you guys let them here? I don't want to be like, yeah.
No
Okay.
problem at all. Yeah, just keep asking people.
Asking people as they come and go?
Sometimes someone's gonna come along, right? That's doing it. That's going somewhere.
Yeah.
The thing is, as well as the FBO here, we're also a flight school, so most
Yeah.
of these flights going out are
Are
training
for
flights. So
training
that's
flights.
the
Yeah.
that's the hard part. But I mean, there are like 70 planes based out of here. They're transients or whatever. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'd say keep asking.
Keep asking. Yeah, like it's already like everyone seems quite friendly, and
Yeah.
I would have had a flight if they weren't.
If they
The weight wasn't-
they're
yeah,
overweight.
yeah.
I mean, as it was, they were pretty close on weight because they're
Oh,
trying
really?
to sneak all the fuel out to get up there, but
Oh yeah.
without stopping, so it's kind
Yeah.
of sketchy. Yeah, I know Peter would take you up in his Satobria.
Yeah.
He takes all of us up. For
Oh,
flights.
yeah?
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, he
It's just
said-
to go up and explore, right? Like, it's
Yeah.
pretty up here.
Like he said he's doing a training flight, but if I'm still here at like 3, he's taking up just a
Yeah,
little bit north or whatever.
Yeah, I think it'd be worth it. I mean, it's a sick plane too.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Awesome.
beautiful up here as well.
Well, yeah, I'll ask people, but if I don't get something by around 3, then
Okay.
probably have a little short ride.
Yeah.
But yeah, thanks for the info.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're in Boulder, Colorado.
It's very close to Sacramento.
Yeah. Oh, all of it. We had to fly like under the shoulder. It wasn't tricky, but it was,
Yeah, everyone's very nice here, so that's nice.
Yeah, for sure. We did a couple of times.
next time we get goals,
Yeah, once you get the plan, then we review emergency procedures.
Yeah, sorry to bother you. Are you flying out of here anytime soon?
I just landed.
You just landed?
finished
Oh,
out the
okay.
way.
Yeah, okay. Just because I'm on a bit of a journey adventure, and I'm trying to see if anyone's going anywhere and they got room for a +1.
Oh, I see.
I've been hitchhiking around the U.S. from Canada. And,
Oh, you really?
that'd be cool to West Coast, Vancouver Island.
We're on Vancouver Island.
Oh, you know Vancouver Island?
I do.
Courtney Comox. You know it? Yeah. Yeah.
I've done snow to beers on the what's the race called? On the top of Washington down.
Oh, snow to surf.
Snow to surf.
Yeah, you've done snow to surf?
Snow to beers.
That's crazy.
I'll tell you something about our
Yeah, all the way in Colorado, someone that's done the snow surf. That's cool. So what were you doing there? Just you went there for
I
that?
grew up in Saskatchewan.
Oh, you're Saskatchewan, Canadian.
That's right.
Cool.
And then I lived in Vancouver for 10 years.
Yeah.
And that was when I was going over the island to do that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Just whatever, hanging out in Vancouver. And then in 2000, I had a company in Vancouver and I sold it to a company in Boulder. And so
Yeah.
I moved to Boulder.
Oh yeah.
And here I am.
There you are. Are you dual citizen now?
I am.
Awesome.
Yeah. So how's hitchhiking around? Are you trying to hitchhike like from airport to airport?
No, I caught rides here. Like I was coming through, I hitchhiked out of LA like a week ago, went through Phoenix, and then northeast through New Mexico into Colorado through Durango and stuff.
Okay.
Grand Junction. I caught one ride on a plane in Bakersfield, California to LA.
Yeah.
But that wasn't like this. The guy picked me up in his truck, and I was like, I always want to hitch a ride on a plane. And he's like, oh, I have planes. If you come to Bakersfield, I'll fly you to LA tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
So I got that. And then this is my first time where I'm like, under my own volition, just showing up and seeing if people are going anywhere, if they've got room.
Yeah.
And everyone seems really friendly. It's just one person could have taken me to South Dakota, but they were overweight. And
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You probably got a lot. How heavy is that back?
bag's probably getting close to 60 pounds, but I don't weigh very much, so together we're probably like 190. Yeah, so I'm hanging out here.
Well, good luck.
Yeah, I'll need it. I'll need it.
I would have flown you around. But
You just can't, or you just got here. Where did you come from? Or were you just
I
out
was
for a
just- I
little
was
flight?
doing circuits.
Oh, okay, just for fun.
7 takeoffs and landings.
Oh,
Down to
okay.
Prague.
Yeah. Is that part of, like, do you have to do that to keep your, like, licensing? Like, a certain amount of hours, a certain amount of...
Well, I just recently started flying this Diamond aircraft that's out here. It's a
different aircraft that I'm used to.
Oh,
So
okay.
I'm just trying to
Oh,
get my
you're
chops
getting
up on
used to it? Yeah.
I
Cool.
went out with the flight instructor on a number of flights just
Yeah.
to get checked out on just
Getting
practice
used, yeah.
getting the hang of it.
Yeah. Because yeah, I've always really liked aviation. That's probably why I'm doing this.
Yeah.
I like flying, but yeah, never really spent much time
Yeah.
in like smaller planes like this. Like I've flown around a lot in
Yeah.
commercial airlines.
So what are you gonna do when you're finished this little adventure?
Well, the whole purpose of this trip is to document it. So that's the live stream, and there's people watching and commenting and asking me questions, and I answer them and stuff. So if you see me talking to my phone, that's that's what's going on. Because I've hitchhiked in 25 countries now, I've been picked up. We're estimating about 750 times in my life, and I think hitchhiking has a bad reputation, and I just want to show them what my experience is like with it, because it's generally a pretty positive thing.
Well, you never see hitchhikers anymore, so
No competition.
that's right.
That's how I see it.
You're all set.
But like in the 60s, like if you go to a popular town, like you'd have a group of hitchhikers, like 20 meters hitchhikers, and they'd just line up down the road.
Oh yeah.
But you barely see any anymore.
Yeah.
So people think it's really, I don't think it's any more dangerous than it was before. And in 25 years, 750 rides, I can't say I've been picked up by someone that I felt threatened by.
Right.
I felt threatened by their driving.
Somebody you get in and they say, how far do you think you're going?
Well, it's no worse than Uber.
Yeah, they don't really screen their drivers on Uber at all. You just sign up and you're a driver, right?
That's right.
No, I was an Uber driver. They actually do.
They do screen you? Okay.
Some people don't care that they've been screened and decide to go over the wall. Like, they go nuts.
All right. Well, good luck on your trip. It's nice
Yeah, I'll
to meet
need
you.
it. Yeah, nice to meet you.
How do I see your feed?
Actually, I got a card. You can watch me hitchhike as I go.
All right.
There you go.
All right. Thanks.
Yeah. Have a good one.
Yeah. You too.
No, yeah.
It sounds like we'll at least get a flight. Trevor. Yeah.
No, I'm good. Good. You guys are out of hamburgers.
I think this is gonna work, guys. This is gonna be fun. I'm gonna have to do this more often, I think. I think this is gonna work.
Like, it's probably a 2-minute drive and they have a free food bar. Me and Zach Burton did that one time.
Okay.
Miss W. Thanks for the 300 bits. I appreciate it. The stream probably should on the plane. It's possible. When I flew from Bakersfield, California to LA, Van Nuys Airport, it surprisingly held up the whole time. Or it lagged like for maybe 5 seconds once. It really depends. If we're flying like along the interstate, like along kind of civilized routes, I think it would hold up okay. The thing is, we're not flying that high because we're just in small, unpressurized planes, and there's no landmarks between you and the towers, like because you're in the air, so you have direct line of sight. So it worked in California. I don't know if it'd work here.
Are you going to put all this on YouTube?
It's all live right now.
It's live?
Yeah, there's people watching and chatting and commenting and asking questions.
How long does your battery last?
I've got well, the phone would last about an hour and a half, but I've got this big battery here that's charging the phone while it's running,
Oh, I see.
and that lasts about a day. Twitch TV.
To where?
It's a website called Twitch TV
Twitch TV.
in the IRL category.
I'm not, I know it is.
caught. Like I said,
9.9 out of 10 people catch on the flash.
I hitchhiked through Russia in 2015.
sort of hitchhiking all the hell over the world.
The purpose of that trip was, yeah, to hitchhike around the world. So I went across Canada, across Europe, and then east of Europe, you've got a decision.
Yeah,
Middle East or Russia.
Russia.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
Russia.
Russia's the way to go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, my son lives in China.
Oh, yeah?
He did until a couple of days
Did you go
ago.
there for work?
Yeah, he was working there for almost 6 years.
Yeah.
He's real fun. So,
Really?
Yeah. He had studied it for fun as a kid and just sort of kept on.
It's an interesting
Yeah.
language to choose for fun.
Well, listen, I can take you to, since you're looking for an airplane ride and my guy's not here for an hour, I can. How long is it up to Noco? Is it Greeley about the same? Yeah. Not in that one. It's not very fast, but it's fast-ish. Yeah. Well, I can take you, and I can put you close to US 85 at Greeley, or I can put you close to I-25, which will get you to Wyoming quicker, probably.
Yeah, I think because I'm reliant on the network, and the network's better along interstates than on the smaller state
Well,
highways.
I'll take a look and
Yeah?
I'll take you.
Really? Oh, that's awesome. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Peter. Alright, we got a ride on a plane. Not far, but we're flying. Sorry guys, I've been missing a lot of chat. I'll try and answer a few questions if there are some up here. I think it's just like 20 minutes north or something like that, but I'm happy with that. Should put that pack down and relax? Never. But yeah, we've got a flight. So hopefully the stream holds up during it. No guarantees. I've got my antenna, which previously I'd put up in the window. It had suction cups, but the suction cups got lost. They're missing in action. So I'm gonna try and hold the antenna up and like make things work, but we'll see. Next step, hitchhike on a boat. I did once in Ireland, but it was just across a lake. But I'd like to see if we can on this trip as well. That's a goal. Okay, sounds good.
It's so loud your nose would be bleeding. What do you charge? What do we charge? What can I buy a case of air? Never mind, I'll go to the end. That's what I did the last time, and I did pretty well.
What I am gonna do is I'm gonna restart the stream at a lower bitrate and a lower resolution because it's just not gonna. It's not gonna be that great. So we're gonna restart the stream at a lower resolution, lower bitrate, and hope for the best. But yeah, thanks for the raid, Relic the Clown. For those of you that are just, or the host, please you're just tuning in. This is Hitch Live. This is Hitchhiking America, and I just hitchhiked a ride on a plane. So we're gonna go flying. But I'm going to restart the stream at a lower bitrate.
No problem.
All right. I haven't looked on the web yet.
Hey Peter, here's something else.
Yeah. No, I understand.
Yeah, this is Peter. This is Peter getting the flight. We'll see if we can hop airports. If it's really dead, then we'll just have to go from there. But we'll see. We'll see. Thank you.
There's a lot of glider activity today.
Yeah, it seems busy. Hey. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna restart right now, so I'm gonna be back in like 5 seconds.